Hey all, how's it going? Are you struggling with the incursion, trying to stay alive, or do you want to go for a flawless? This build will help you for sure. Stick around to the end of the video where I'll be showing the build in action just to prove it. Starting off, this striker build just slaps. Start the mask, a Coyote's mask, with crit hit damage and crit hit chance rolled into the attributes. The majority of your team should run this mask, giving extra crit hit chance and damage with the talent pack Instincts. The chest piece is your first striker piece. The talent gives you additional stacks from 100 to 200, and in the incursion you're constantly running and gunning, so it's easy to maintain high stats with that extra weapon damage rolled with crit hit chance as the attribute. The Hoster is a named piece, the Picaro's Hoster. That's sort of a 2-in-1, giving you a armor attribute, but also 15% weapon damage. It's a good piece giving you that extra armor, but not forcing you to lose out on that weapon damage. Rolled with some extra crit hit chance, and the brand piece is giving you 10% skill haste just for your skills to come back quicker. The next piece is going to be your backpack, which is another striker piece. This piece raises your damage from 0.65 to 1%, which doesn't seem like much, but when you're max stacked makes a huge difference. Rolled in it is crit hit chance, and the two pieces together are giving you 15% weapon handling. Going to the gloves, being your third piece of strikers, rolled with crit hit damage. In it, the third piece is giving you 15% rate of fire for your weapon. And finally, we go to the last piece of strikers, the knee pads, rolled with crit hit damage as the attribute. Your fourth piece of strikers, overall, you're gaining increased damage by 1%, stacking up to 200 times because of the chest and back talents. The mod that I'm using are protection from elites mods on the mask, chest piece and backpack. And since the majority of the enemies are elites, it's going to help with your survivability a ton. When you start to get a bit of feel for the incursion, or just feel like you're not doing a lot of damage, and you can switch these out for crit hit chance and crit hit damage mods, whichever ones you're really low in. However, you want roughly around 50 to 55% crit hit chance, since that's round about the max. And then just use crit hit damage for the rest. St. Elmo's. This gun is a godsend with 978 rounds per minute and 70 in the mag. It suits the incursion hand in hand. I'm currently sitting at 101.4k of weapon damage with nothing at all expertise in this build. Some other options you might want to go for if you're not a fan of St. Elmo's could be the Eagle Bearer for a bit more survivability, or the Ouroboros for its high range of fire. However, it's just overall what you're comfortable with. For the second, I would recommend the Rock and Row, since it really helps you to gain your striker stacks up quickly. If you don't have this weapon, then you can use the Arc 12 shotgun. It's similar to the weapon, you're just missing out on 10% less bullets in the mag. The talent, Perfectly Extra, is giving you that additional magazine capacity, rolled with damage to armor and damage out of targets. Ideally, you want these for both. You want these attributes for your second and for your primary. The specializations and skills I run with are actually two different ones for different sections of the incursion. If it's too complicated, overall, just go with Survivalist, because it's giving you 10% additional protection from elites, and that's what I use for the first and fourth part of the incursion, as you can see. However, the second and third part I use is Firewall Specialization. Mainly for the shield, since you're fighting at more close quarters against the enemies, and with the shield you're getting better mods. You're getting better mods with it. And you're also getting additional damage to targets in front of you. Throughout the incursion, you want to use a revive hive. In case you go down, it takes pressure off your team since you can be instantly revived and back in the action straight away. The second skill that I use is Decoy for the first and fourth part of the incursion, since it's taken the fire off you so you're able to get the turrets at the first position and the boss's attention at the last part of the incursion. For the second and third, your shield is going to save you. Hopefully that sort of helps some players. With a build, I see quite a lot of players unsure or putting the incorrect builds together. In the comments if you have any thoughts about this or questions, and I'm happy to answer. Anyways, happy hunting, Division agents.
Anything negative, cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my fucking mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase that, face it. I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise. You don't wanna fuck with me. A slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and show you things that you